Okay, Lacy Range viewers, here we are on a beautiful, beautiful November 5th Sunday. Time changed last night, so I'm trying to get this in before it gets dark. It's 3:30 here, and it'll be dark by 5, unfortunately, or right after. But what I've got before you here today, and you'll notice that the magazine looks a little funny in this. Um, but I actually have a mod AKS 223 semi-auto by Polytech, and of course I've got right here my this is not my gun, but I have my Polytech that I bought from in Nashville, probably about 1985, sometime 86, something like that, and had it all these years. And of course this is 7.62 by 39, and honestly, uh, when my buddy showed me this, hell, I didn't know they existed. Never had put any thought into them. I'm not much of an AK guy anyway, but I was like, that's definitely different. And once I started looking it up, these are pretty doggone rare in the United States. And I'm not positive about this, but from what I can read just a little bit, Norinco made some. Of course, I don't think they had the folding bayonet, but Polytech had the folding bayonet. But I even think the magazines are a little bit different. They might still work, but this is a Chinese straight up 5.56 mag, and my buddy John Brewer is over here today looking at it. Asked me what the twist rate is. I'm going to assume that it's a 1 in 12, just due to when it was built, which the Trunnion says PW85 and 44 is the serial number. So, uh, like I say, I'm not positive whether it's 150, 250 brought into the states in this configuration. Uh, but like I say, it looks just like the 7.62 by 39 Polytech. And let's quit talking and see what it does. Get on my ears here. Put a few rounds. Now I'm gonna be shooting my hand loads, which I use. Well, let me back up. This is 8208 or XBR, and 55 grain Hornady full metal jacket bullet, and the using Winchester brass, but 8208 and accurate 2230. Uh, they're pretty good 5.56 powders, and of course the Hornady bullets are fantastic for what they are. Sometimes you can catch them around 10 to 8 cents, and they're pretty consistent bullets, guys, for full metal jacket. And you'll also notice that I have on the iPal right here. And y'all have heard me talk numerous times about my age catching up to me, and I can't see the front sight. And I have to say, at least it works. I can see the front sight now. It definitely darkens the target up, but I've got it. When I get down, looking right through this small hole. But let's see if it does me any good today. All right, there we got a round in, and sight set on 100 meters. We'll engage the 100-yard target. I'm going to use right at the bottom of the triangle. Alright, I ain't got my scope. I got my scope set on the 200. Okay, looks like we got one exactly where I'm aiming at. And then we got one in the triangle But no, we actually got 2 in the triangle. Okay, not bad for a 100-yard group. Tell you what, I'm so impressed with that. I want to shoot 3 more. It's knocking my muffs around, but nothing bad on recoil, guys. It's 223. I really can't tell the difference in the weight between these two holding them. I am happy to report, though, I've got it sighted in, and the sight is not canted at all. It's right down the center. So let's see if I can do any better with it. Oh. Something didn't feel right about that one. A lot of soot on the cartridge. Tell you what, let's do something before. That did not feel right. Alright, weapon is empty. Okay, I can see daylight through the barrel, so it did get it out of there. I don't know, something just didn't feel right about that, and then of course it didn't eject it. It's always better to be safe than sorry. I only see 5 hits on there, so I don't know, I might have a cartridge there that didn't have a full powder load in it. Oh, that didn't eject either. Ejector looks good. Yep. Fantastic shot, sir. I don't know what to tell you guys. Sometimes it happens, but and that's one dead hombre down there. That is one dead hombre. You know, I'm just wondering. Look at that. Look at that. It will take the 7.62 by 39 mags. A little different. And hey, since we're here, let me set that over there out of the way. I've got the 7.62 by 39 one here. Ooh, I guess I won't put any 5.56 in that. Might give me a surprise, but I do have some 7.62 by 39 Bellum, and I'm fairly sure that I zeroed this gun with it. So let's see. I'm not gonna paint the target or anything else. Let's see how this one does. See it? a little bit wilder in it. This one, I love this gun. Unless something happens, I'll probably always have it to go. I've had it that long. Dad and I bought it from Al King himself in Nashville, and I ain't gonna say it's had 10,000 rounds shot to it, but back when we could get 7.62 by 39 for I don't know, it was cheap, man, in the 80s. Uh, I fired quite a bit of rounds through here. I'll tell you another little story about it. Of course, Dad had been in the Navy, and of course he shot guns all his life. And we got this, and I I really didn't know nothing about corrosive ammo. And this gun, of course, it's got a chrome bore and everything else. But we shot it. Of course, all that stuff was corrosive. And I don't know, maybe a month later, uh, went to go shoot it again, and the bolt, you couldn't even get the bolt to move. So I took it, kicked it, how you mortar one or whatever, and it came loose. Continued shooting it the rest of the day. Never missed a beat. I don't know if I've ever had a stoppage in it. Uh, Fairly well built. Um, Now I want to say, uh, yeah, on this one. Now this one was Canon, uh, and of course, I didn't know how to fix anything like that back then. But so I just shot it as it is. I could zero it, but it was way over on the left side, and so in the near or recent past, I have popped the pins and moved everything over and got it back centered. Uh, like I said, it does not group super well because Bellum is definitely some good ammo, and my other AKs, man, it hones them in there. But this one has never been uh, a super accurate shooter. Now it can hit, and we'll go out to 200 yards and see what they can do out there. But yeah, empty. But let's do that. Let's get out there at 200 and see what it can do. Okay, with the 5.56 going up to 200 meters, we'll load us up 3 rounds. I really need to thank the guy that loaned this gun to me. John Brewer has suggested I quit saying names on here who loaned the guns to me. So since he's my intel chief and a popo, I'll listen to him. But you know who you are. Thank you for letting me use this and shooting this rare piece. And I know y'all enjoy seeing it. So all right, let's go out to 200. All right, sight on 200. Too easy. I shanked one out. That's shooting just a little high. Oh yeah, I know you want to see 3 more. I do too. Let's see if I can hone in and sniper mode this one with iron sight. It's got a decent trigger pull. That's a dead hombre down there, guys. Yep, that is a dead hombre. And I got to give it to the wherever my stuff went. The i uh, iPal. It is helping. Uh, I can see the front sight. And if you're shooting, the front sight is really what you need to be focused on. The target can be blurry. The rear sight should be blurry. And I really shouldn't say it like that. You can only focus one plane at a time, and the front sight should be it. And the way my eyes were getting, I could not, or what they are, I could not focus on that front sight. I just could not do it. Um, I can see AK sights better than I can like a 1917 with a thin front sight. The bigger the front sight, the easier it is for me to see. And of course you got to have good light. Like right now, it's later in the evening. It's a little bit harder to see them, but this is really, really taking up for it. Maybe to uh, keep me competitive a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm not. I'm sure that I ain't got but 2 rounds left. Rick and all them are shaking in their boots with me going down to Anniston next week. But Bill Fairless and all them, those guys can shoot. Put me to shame. Oh, Rob Ski and Veronica's hell, 2 real good shooters too. All right. The 7.62 by 39 Type 56 at 200. That sounded like a hit. Y'all got to see that? That's 2 rounds, all I had left out there. I'm pretty sure it's a Chinese magazine. No spine running down the bottom. I'm taking it. Of course, we'll have to watch the film. A little bit right down there. Nothing I'm gonna change or adjust either sight. But hey, both guns go bang as long as the ammo's good, and definitely can hit out the 200. Of course, at 100, we were shooting at a 66% size frame or a torso, whatever, and full size at 200. The We probably got just about another week before the 300 really gets to where I can see it with open sights. As the leaves come off the trees and the sunlight can get back there. But this was just a quick shooter, really, and I'll add, you'll see something at the end of this, but definitely talking about the 5.56 model. I'm impressed at how it shoots. 16-inch barrel. Of course, if you want to get big and bad, go out there and start sticking everybody. You can do it with it, but quite an excellent rifle. Uh, Not bad at all. Good trigger pull. Of course, the Chinese are sort of known for having decent triggers. The rivets look perfect, and this is just my personal opinion. The Polytechs always look a whole lot better than the Norenkos. Um, I'm sure there's some people out there that argue with me on it, and I'm sure there's some Norenkos that look good as any Polytech. But as a whole, I mean these guys are are nearly, well, they are identical. Unless you looked at the caliber, I mean, you wouldn't know the difference in them. Good wood, good finish. And of course, the 5.56 has that muzzle brake that, or not a flash hider or anything, but kicks everything up and to the right. But yeah, I'm definitely on this Type 56 I've had all these years. Super proud to own it. Uh, and then, like I say, this has been with me a long time. Uh, in fact, I had this before. I had an AR-15, and we we up at Nashville. Oh Lord, I done it again. Up in Nashville, uh, Al King was up there. He just started importing these things, and I think $350. Got the gun, 3 magazines, cleaning kit, everything else. Got a chest pouch for the magazines, and gave us 500 rounds of ammo. And that was a heck of a bargain back then, because your AR. Of course, back then there's just been the SP1s out that you could buy, and I want to say the lowest I've ever seen them was 600, 650. Most of your H&K stuff was about $650. So these came in ammo. That Chinese ammo was coming in for little or nothing, and those were some good days for the gun guys, man. SKS is out the butt. SKS is for $75, but cream of the crop at the time, and ushered in the 7.62 by 39, because prior to the Chinese stuff coming in, Norm was about all you could find. And with that, let me go into the post shooting review, and we'll see you there. Okay, well, Lacy Range viewer, welcome to another little short debrief on the 5.56 Chinese AK-47. All right, Polytech up here on the top. This is a borrowed gun. Now this is my original Polytech 7.62 by 39 that I've had. I want to say since 1985, and it's somewhere in that period. I have to look it up, but this one has had quite a few rounds put down in it. Still shoots pretty good, as you can see from the video. Not quite as good as this 5.56, but I would tell you this 5.56 is probably a little bit above average of most of them. 5.56 tends to be a much more accurate cartridge than the 7.62 by 39, and especially when you throw it into the AK system. But not 7.62 39 can't shoot accurate, because the old Bellum here does a pretty good job, especially as CZ 50 or VZ 58, and I've got a mill receiver that it tends to do real well there. So, but with this is your average AK, able to hit a man, no problem at all. But it's not going to give you them little tight groups like a lot of people like. But they are a lot of fun. Here's some original on stripper clips from back in the day, and I forget who. Let's look here. 1972, and I'm pretty sure this is Chinese that I bought way back when. Never did shoot because it's corrosive, and I always, if I can avoid shooting corrosive ammo, I do. Even though I know how to clean it, I know all this stuff, and I've got a video on cleaning it, but I try to avoid it if I can. But let me tell you, this little gun right here, I sort of hate to take it back. Honestly, when my buddy gave it to me to do the video, I thought, man, I'm not interested in this hardly at all. But he offered it up to me, and I'm glad I did shoot it and bring it. What you doing, girl? What? My little dog just came in. Pay attention to her. She'll go on. There you go, girl. All right. But I honestly, I didn't realize how rare it was. And then, for this video, started doing a little research, and I think there's maybe one or two other videos out there on this gun, and I don't know, 150, something like that. It's not a lot of them in the States. And as you can tell, this is almost in brand new condition. This appears to be the original mag. It works great. He's only got one original mag with it. So. And how you like that? I tend to have trouble getting them mags in there, but got that. And the good old folding bayonet. Pop that out, and if you can't hit them, just stick them. Now you might have noticed between the two of these, and I'm gonna make the assumption that this gun has not been messed with. But as you look out here on the muzzle, it has the slant muzzle where the 7.62 by 39 just has the flat muzzle nut. And all I can say is these Chinese guns, and I just want to be honest, when they first came into the country, of course, that they were fairly cheap. This like $350 at the time, and 7.62 by 39 was real cheap. Chinese were bringing it in like crazy. They really didn't have that good a reputation. And through the years, they've continued to go up. And these Polytechs here, they're easily hitting anywhere from $1,600 up to around $3,000. Depending on what kind of condition you're in, and if it's in the box and everything else. And I don't have a good idea what this bad boy would bring, because there's so few of them. And but they really didn't have that good a reputation. And now in today's world, oh yeah, they're some of the best AKs out there. Mac 90 or whatever else. Oh yeah, they're the best. I don't know. They do have everything. The rivets look to be set good. I wish I'd had a chance to let old Rob Ski look at it before, but I think I did show it to him, but we were in such a hurry getting ready to do a match that didn't get really to spend any time with it. But like I say, if you got any questions about this, give me a holler. Thanks again to the guy that let me borrow this. I really enjoyed shooting it. You blew my mind. I thought, just another AK that looks like my 7.62 by 39, but it's really a nice shooter and really an accurate gun. And if you get the chance to run across one, don't excuse me, don't turn your nose up at it like I did, because it's worth it. Jump on it, pick it up, you'll enjoy it. Alright, we'll see you later, Lacy Range viewers.